Unbelievable.
I've seen my 6-year-old have worse tantrums than that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Where is he?
He could literally be.
Well, now hold on. Here comes Ursula. So if Ursula's out here, the father is not too far behind. I don't know about you guys, but all the hair on the back of my neck literally just stood up.
You know, she gives me the creeps as it is.
I have goosebumps on goosebumps on goosebumps right now.
I have geese bumps on my goosebumps.
Well, that's nice. I like that. Can I take your geese bumps and raise your swan bumps?
Where?
Look at him. Just so, he gives me nightmares.
I mean, I thought he was under our table again for a second. I'm pretty sure he's been there more than once. You just never know where he's going to be or when he's going to be. I haven't seen him all day today. I've seen every wrestler on the show here today at least once. I haven't seen him at all. Where does he come from?
He comes from wherever he wants to.
The father speaks.
You guys better shut up.
You should shut up.
I need independent wrestling. I really do what I hate you people as well. It's a pain in my existence because independent wrestling is the only place a guy like Jonny Deluca could possibly exist. It's the only place that any of you people can possibly exist because Lord knows that you can't afford a purchase ticket to go see a show in a live arena who had to come to this hole in the wall. Jonathan! You're gonna find out what it means to be fucking there and some of you people. This is a holy place. You can find that out there shortly, my friends. You have your support, right? You have your friends, your friends that come to support you to change the simple thing, right? Yeah, y'all got the support. I'm sure you got the support of your idiot father in the building, right?
Whoa.
Where's the idiot, huh? Where's Mr. Deluca? Hey, I want to tell you this. Hey, old man, shut your mouth.
This is completely disrespectful.
Listen, I love John. He is such a sweetheart.
You still don't love me enough that you
I really hope Iseah doesn't do something stupid.
I believe he's already done it. He just crossed the line. Jonny Deluca is going to shut his mouth.
I didn't even want to come out here and wrestle. I keep blessing you people with my words. You people should be watching my feet.
It looks like we're all about to get our vitamin D shot, gentlemen.
And would you listen to that ovation?
Sorry, Bill. You know, George, this is really going to suck for you because this is another one we agree on. So have fun for the next 20 minutes.
No matter how much we agree on this one, I still can't have fun because all I can smell is your breath and all the garbage coming around it. I got a handshake, you did it.
I got a hug when I walked in the door. You didn't.
Be that as it may, Jonny Deluca, arguably the most popular star here at HWE.
He's also probably got the highest ceiling out of everybody on the roster. This kid will go places.
Well, absolutely. Jonny Deluca, the first ever TV champion. Again, that's why we're here. Iseah Bronson causing a distraction during that match. A title defense where he lost the title to Clay Wilson. And you know what? I mean, Jonny did take his eye off the ball, but there's just something so enticing about Iseah Bronson. It's like Jonny couldn't look away. Like, he's not normally distracted by things like that, but there was just something there that just drew Jonny in. And
that's the power of Iseah Bronson in general. He is just awe-inspiring. You can't help but get lost in everything about him when he is out here.
It pains me to say it, Bill, but I completely agree. And I tell you right now, you know what I realized when the father came in? He looked like he was missing something. He was missing a little vitamin D.
Oh! He's about to get some right now!
Get him, kid! Get him, kid!
This is weeks of torment, weeks of torture, mind game, months of torture, mind game, boiling over. Jonny Deluca has had enough.
And Jonny is going crazy in the corner here. He has had enough of this. And he's dealt with a lot of mysterious characters here, such as Holden Albright as well. And you know what? But Jonny keeps overcoming the obstacles. But is Iseah Bronson too much? We'll find out here tonight.
This exact match is a long time coming, and if it wasn't personal before, it definitely is now that Iseah has tried to involve Jonny's dad.
That's like Jonny on the outside now. He's going to take it right to him. Oh, look at him. I haven't seen Jonny this focused in a long time. He's always a very focused wrestler.
I've never seen Jonny this hot.
Look at that. Iseah Bronson went in for the old tit for tat, and he missed it completely. Jonny was looking out for it. I tell you right now, like you said, focus is the key. Jonny Deluca's done his homework on the father.
That's exactly it, George. I hate to agree with you, but that's one thing we're definitely going to agree on. Jonny did not let the fire get to him. He was smart, and he paid attention. Most guys would just go hot into that ring and end up eating a boot. Jonny knew what was coming. He is controlled, but he is angry, and that is a very, very dangerous Jonny D.
Well, indeed, I will agree with that. As Jonny, big backdrop out of the corner there. And I got to say, too, that Jonny, I talked to him earlier this week, and he said to me that I'm not going to blame Iseah Bronson for losing my title. I took my eye off the ball, but I guarantee I will not let him get in my head ever again, were his exact words.
Well, I tried to get words from the father, but I couldn't find him. Like Danimal said, he appears, he reappears. That one time when he came out at the last show, I lost him in the rafters. I literally lost him in the back. He literally disappeared.
Like I said, on the day of a show, I never see him until he comes out here.
You know, McKay, you're the interview king, and you can't even get close enough to this guy to get one. He is elusive, mysterious. He doesn't want anybody to know any more than he's going to give you.
And right now, he is in control, or was in control a second ago. And look at this. Oh, no, not into the post.
You know, poor Jonny.
Oh!
Most athletes in this business come in, and you have to deal with a lot of physical stuff. You know, you got the in-ring aspect, and everybody's dealing with the physicality of that. But Jonny has spent nothing but his entire time in HWE dealing with the mental games, which is something not everybody can play, but the ones that do and do it well will completely destroy your headspace. And Jonny went from dealing with the head games from Holden Albright to dealing with the head games from Iseah Bronson, and those are two of the best at it. I don't know how this kid is able to keep his head on straight, and it can't be easy. And the minute he stops,
and look at this.
It's not going to surprise me, but it's going to be his downfall.
He was just toying with Jonny a second ago. George, I'm sure you'll agree with me on this. Now, Jonny is focused. Yes! Oh! But Iseah still has that psychological advantage.
Oh, absolutely, 100%. Listen, the father is renting space in everyone's head here in HWE.
Look like you let him laughing.
Yeah, he's enjoying this. What a sick individual. He has rented space in every person in that locker room. They keep their head on the swivel if they know the father's going to be there. Even if he's not supposed to be in the card, you never know where he can show up. That's scary. If you got to look over your shoulder all the time, that's a dangerous place to play.
Christ, McKay, forget the locker room. He's in our freaking heads.
I was just going to say it, George.
Table.
I'm not even a wrestler. I agree with Danimal. He's in my head constantly whenever I'm here. I just wonder where he's going to appear, or if he's got something against me.
Ooh, you never know. He might not like one thing said at this table, and the three of us could be in for it.
Cover.
I don't know if that's necessarily true.
Oh.
Iseah Bronson seems to like what I have to say about him because he consistently uses my sound bites all the time. I'm just saying, whatever I'm doing, it's working.
And until it's not anymore, then you better be on your back.
Well, you know, I could just easily ask the voice of reason for help and get paid off like you, Danimal.
And look at Jonny, you know, he's in a little trouble. These fans are getting behind him. And Iseah Bronson, we still don't know the motives of why he wanted to really get the Jonny. I mean, he's been very cryptic about it. But again, that's that psychological advantage that you alluded to, Danimal. He's only going to let us, and that includes Jonny, know just a little bit about what he's all about, because that still gives him that psychological advantage. But Jonny, don't count him out.
You know, maybe he saw an opening because of everything that we discussed with Jonny going through with Holden Albright. Maybe he saw a chink in the armor and he decided to go after Jonny because he knew Johnny's mind was already, for lack of a better term, weakened, dealing with all the stuff he was dealing with Holden Albright, that he saw Jonny as an easy target.
Oh, look at this.
Well, that's why I actually have to agree with you on that. What is Iseah Bronson? Iseah Bronson is a predator. He preys on the weak. You're right. Jonny Deluca had gone through a lot of stuff emotionally and physically with Holden Albright. He saw somebody at their weakest point, and that's when a predator strikes.
During a title match.
And smart, too, because if you think about it...
Oh, look at this! 1, 2! Oh, the referee got clipped there almost.
See, guys, if you think about it, too, he made his presence felt at the exact precise moment that Jonny would have been at his weakest. When Jonny was in that casket match with Holden Albright, Johnny's mind was probably at its most frail point in that match. And that's when Iseah decided to stick his head up and say, here I am, Jonny D. Now you got to deal with me.
Bow and arrow submission.
The perfect timing for it.
Well, look at this. Look at this. Listen to this. Listen to this crowd. They are firmly behind Jonny Deluca. They're giving him that extra boost. And that's what Iseah Bronson didn't account for. He didn't account for the power that these fans have given Jonny Deluca that extra burst of energy.
You know, I want to agree with you, George, but I don't know if I can, because we just don't know what is going on with Iseah Bronson to know whether or not he's calculated for that.
And he just stopped Jonny in his tracks just a second ago. Again, when you talk about strength, Jonny, I'd say, would have the advantage there. But again, Iseah Bronson, not a small man by any stretch of the imagination.
No, God, no. What do you say? He's almost 6 feet, close to 220, 230 pounds?
I'd say he's more like 6'2", 6'3", probably.
What would you put the weight at? 200, 250?
Yeah, I'd put him between 2 and 250 easy. Probably around the 220, 230 mark.
But not only that, look at the height that he has. He's also got crazy agility. His strength is something we don't fully know yet. But we also don't know what this father situation is and what these children, as he calls them, what they do for him as well.
And again, that goes back to what we've been talking about this entire match. Iseah only lets us know what he wants us to know.
And guys, look at this. Oh, by the hair. Both men on the outside right now. And again, Iseah Bronson, you know, we saw him just completely and utterly demolish one of the most hungriest competitors in Travis Moore.
And look, too, Iseah is, you know, he's lean, he's cut, he's in great shape. He can move fast, but he doesn't. Everything is slow and methodical. Everything is well thought out. He knows what he's going to do 3-4 steps ahead. And that's hard to account for when you're in the ring. I love Jonny to death, and Johnny's a thinking man's wrestler. We saw that earlier. But if Iseah's going to get into his head and mess up his mind, that's going to cost Jonny huge, because Iseah is always in his head, in his own head. He knows he's ready. He's geared up 3-4 moves ahead.
Well, you talk about that psychological advantage, but again, right now he's got the physical advantage. Not for long. Jonny with a suplex.
There's one thing you can never account for. I don't care how calculated you are, how far ahead of the chess game you are. You can never account for the heart of a champion and the never say die attitude of a man like Jonny Deluca.
I'd be hard pressed to believe that Iseah doesn't get overconfident. It's hard. It's hard not to when you're in his position, but Jonny is looking for that exact opening to take advantage, and he may have found it again. Look at the fire in Johnny's eyes.
Again, whipped to the corner. Oh no, look at that.
No. Tripped him. 1,
2. And again, look at this.
They're tying him up again. Bow and arrow coming up.
Oh no, this could be it right here.
Oh, look at the torque on Johnny's back.
But as I said earlier when we saw that Mexican surfboard from Clay, that he's got to make sure those shoulders stop. Look at that. See those shoulders, they may come back to bite him, but it does not.
Wow, I can't believe it, though. Jonny Deluca turned that into a possible pinfall. Here we go. Oh. And you know what? It's weird. Even when he's moving slow, methodical, like we said, Iseah Bronson has definitely picked up his speed right now. He's going tit for tat with Jonny.
Backslide.
He's just as fast as Jonny.
It only gets a 2. But wait, wait a minute.
Size will lend you to believe he's not as quick as he is.
What's Iseah go for here?
Like a gazelle.
Look at that. He's got it wrenched all the way in. Jonny's dead to right, center of the ring.
Pulling that nose back.
There's no way out for Jonny Deluca here right now, guys. I don't see a way out for him.
Well, me either right now.
Ref is in great position as well. This could be the end of Jonny Deluca.
Look at that. You realize Jonny was getting loose. He readjusted. Center of the ring. All the torque he can put into it.
Jonny Deluca will pass out before he taps. I know that much about the heart of this man.
Well, we saw Rip Impact pass out earlier from the Master Lock. But look at this. I think Iseah knew he wasn't going to get a submission there, as Jonny would not pass out either. That's the fight and the resilience of one Jonny Deluca. Again, how many beatings have we seen him take over the course of his career that he has rebounded from? Oh, look at this. Oh, but he just dropped.
High angle.
And again, yes, you mentioned the height there. That's made it more impactful. 1, 2, and no. Jonny gets that shoulder up.
I thought that might have been it there.
And you know what? I've never seen Iseah Bronson lose that demonic focus, if you will. But you know what? It looks like he's getting a little frustrated, maybe.
I think he is, but in some way, shape, or form, it's weird to say this, but I think he's calculated for it. He's compensated for it. He already knew that this was going to happen this way.
Jonny's swiping at him, and that's not a good thing. The last thing you're going to want to do is piss off Iseah Bronson.
Oh, look at this. Jonny
firing up again.
Feeding off that adrenaline from these fans.
Come on, kid.
And what's going to happen here? Oh, but look, Iseah setting up for something else. Oh, going to that second rope, perched on the top there.
Look at Iseah Bronson. Look how unhinged
what
he
is
looks.
he?
Guys, he's going all the way.
I don't even think he knows what he's doing sometimes. We talk about his calculations. Sometimes I feel like he's used every trick right now. And he's going deeper to Oh my God. That looked rough.
Oh my goodness. And Jonny, though, Iseah wasted a little bit of time. That's why Jonny's able to get there. You're right, he's methodically planning something, but whatever it was, Jonny calculated it quick enough.
Jeez, that took everything out of both of them.
We're at a 4 count right now, guys.
I don't know if either of them are going to get up.
Jonny Deluca is stirring way more than... We're at a 6 count now, guys.
Iseah's breathing is very labored right now.
Jonny Deluca.
Jonny to his knees. He's up.
Wow.
So is Iseah.
Wow.
Jesus.
Here we go.
Well, right to
from
that
Jonny.
midsection again.
I don't think Iseah Bronson knows where he's at right now.
I think both of these ones are on spaghetti legs.
Yeah, they're fighting on instinct right now.
Absolutely, they're both a little wobbly, but look at that, Jonny luring him in, very smart.
Oh, are we going to see it, guys? Is Jonny Deluca going to give him a shot of vitamin D?
I think so.
Oh, here we go.
He's setting up for it. Here comes Jonny out the ropes. And outside, wow, and into our VIP section.
Iseah Bronson's head bounced off of that concrete. He is out. I think he is out right now, guys.
I can see the whites of his eyes.
What unbelievable action we are seeing that you get here at HWE. Thank you for watching on the HWE Network. Don't forget to catch us on YouTube as well for Battle Zone. Man, what a show we have seen so far. And guys, we are barely halfway through. And look at this, these two. What's going to happen? This has been hard to predict. I think Iseah may have relied a little too much on his psychological prowess. And maybe Jonny just has enough left where he can finish this.
You know what? I think if anything's going to be Bronson's downfall, that's going to be it. Relying a little too much on the head games and not enough on the physical.
What Jonny got to do now? Whoa! What a missile drop kick!
Pin him! Pin him! Come on!
No, he couldn't get it.
And it's weird, guys. Have you noticed that every time Jonny Deluca goes for a pin, Ursula moves closer to the ring?
I honestly have not been paying any attention to Ursula. I can't take my eyes off the two guys in there, but I'll take your word for it, McKay.
Jonny Deluca's got him wrenched in right now. The father may be fading. The father may be fading right now, guys.
Could this be it?
This might be the best move Johnny's got in his arsenal.
Look at that. What's happening here?
What is she doing?
Ursula just placed something towards the corner of the ring here. I don't know what it was.
There's something in that. What is that? It looks like a
ref
towel of some kind. What is that?
The ref didn't see it.
I told you, every time Jonny Deluca got a chance at opening, she would move closer.
He's got his back to
But
it.
look,
The ref doesn't see anything.
Jonny Deluca now has his attention focused on her. So
Look, guys.
Bad
look.
move,
look at
Jonny.
this.
Johnny,
Look
pay
at
attention.
Iseah, oh, this.
Johnny, stop
What
looking
is
at
he
her.
doing?
Johnny, turn around.
Johnny,
What has he got? What is that? We couldn't make it out.
What,
I mean,
what is going on with Johnny?
he's in a daze right now, a trance.
Is he there?
this is what happened when he lost that TV title to Clay.
Johnny,
Is she talking to him right now?
Snap-
Does he know who she is?
pay attention, Johnny.
Johnny, for crying out loud, like what? I've never seen Johnny this distracted by anybody.
This is not good. Come on, ref, get her out of there.
Indeed, this is a long time coming. Ursula should not be here at ringside.
What does Iseah Bronson have in his hands?
But
You know what?
oh, now the referee is distracted by this.
Guys, I
Come
fear
on.
for Jonny Deluca right now. I fear for Jonny Deluca.
Oh!
Right in the eyes. What was that?
I don't know, like a.
He calls that up on the cross.
1, 2,
no.
3. It's over. It is over, guys. Some foreign substance in.
I don't know if that was powder, if it was salt. Hell, I don't know if that was anthrax.
I believe that was bones from the cats that he's killed in his sacrifices, if you ask me. Ground up bones.
You know what?
Lord.
I don't even question that. I fully believe it. And that is creepy and disgusting. But I fully believe it.
All I know is Johnny was just. I mean, he was talking like he was trying to get Ursula away, but he couldn't look away. It seemed. It's just like while he was trying to like get her away from him, he just couldn't stop looking.
The whole
Like,
announce
whoa.
table was yelling at him to pay attention. The crowd, everybody.
Look at him holding, caressing his child. This is sick. This is a sick day right now.
Because somebody get some help for Johnny.
Well, hey, Iseah Bronson did what Iseah Bronson does. And unfortunately, it was at the expense of Johnny D.
I'll say this much. Whatever Iseah Bronson planned, the plan went to perfection. Jonny Deluca right now is a sacrifice of HWE. And everyone in the back, heed my words when I say this. The father is not done.
Guys, I'll be honest with you here. I'm just glad Iseah didn't do something foolish and go into the crowd and do something to Johnny's dad.
Well, these fans rallying behind Johnny, and you know what? He's feeling it. He's still feeling the adrenaline from that fans, and you know what? Iseah may have beaten him.
He can't see. He doesn't know where he is. Nobody even brought him water to get whatever that is out of his eyes.
Well, I think people are afraid to come out here, to be honest with you, Danimal. I mean,
I don't blame him.
wouldn't you? But you know what? Johnny is going to leave here on his own. That's how it's going to be. That's the warrior he is in that ring. And I don't know what we're going to see next from Iseah Bronson. I shudder. No. I don't even want to think about that, okay? I'm getting that out of my head right now.
Bill, give me your water. Give me your water. Johnny. Johnny is angry.
He is incensed. I have never seen him like this. I think Iseah did get to him in a lot of ways.
Johnny.
Johnny Deluca can take a loss, but he can't take a loss like this. This is not a loss. This is a cheap trick.
You like the band?
Well, they're a great band, and Johnny Deluca's a great wrestler.
Look at this, guys. We're here at HWE Forgiveness. This has been absolutely fantastic. I finally have a mic. I'm finally allowed to talk. AC Coca, Ray Bernardo, I know the truth, and I'll be exposing everything. And Danimal, you're a sellout.
Look, the only reason I'll give you my mic is because I'm busy fanning myself. It is hot as Hades in here.
George, I just got a text from AC. He says, if you know what's good for you, shut your mouth.
You cannot silence the media. You cannot silence free speech. And everyone knows when it comes to the facts in Ontario Indy, I speak the truth.
Oh, shut up, McKay.
Why don't you shut up?
Hey, you two, guys, cool it, all right? More action coming your way in just a little bit.
Who's ready to get back down?